Hey geeks! It's been a while, but we decided to bring back New Comic Book Day, and we've each chosen our own personal book of the week. My book of the week this week is Supergirl Being Super.
And my book is Harley's Little Black Book featuring Superman.
Yes. Now this video might contain minor spoilers for these two comics, but we're going to keep it as spoiler-free as we possibly can. So would you like to go first?
Sure, so let's talk about Harley's Little Black Book with Superman.
Yes, this is number 5, and it seems like it's been forever since this comic has come out.
It does seem like it's been forever, but this was fantastic. This might be one of my favorite ones. It's just, I don't know, I really enjoyed Superman and Harley Quinn in this. They kind of poked fun at Harley Quinn the entire time, and it was really funny and just a fun comic to read.
If you're not familiar with Harley Quinn's Little Black Book, every comic, each one is its own story. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So it's a self-contained story, but each comic she teams up with another DC superhero. She's teamed up with Wonder Woman, with Green Lantern, with who's Zatanna? Zatanna and Superman, and now that was 4, and I can't remember the 5th one now. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
No.
But it just seems like it's been months and months and months. But this is a bi-monthly comic.
Yeah.
So it's every other month, but it feels so much longer than that.
It really does, and they're so much fun. They're just kind of a little sneak peek into Harley's world. It's nice.
And you know what I especially liked about this comic is Superman is one of, in the comic books for the most part anyway, he's one of the lighter characters. His comics and most of his films are generally full of hope, but he was really very comedic in this issue, which I really, really liked.
Yeah, he was very funny.
I love the art in this. We had a special guest artist for this book. It was the legendary comic book artist Neil Adams. Oh my god. And the art was fantastic.
Yes, the art was really, really good. I loved Harley's little boxing outfit. It was awesome.
Yeah. So general, I guess, overview of the comic. What's the story?
General synopsis here is that some aliens come, and in order for planet Earth to not be destructed, the most powerful...
Destructed.
Yes.
Okay, let's go with it.
The aliens choose the strongest person to represent Earth, and they choose Harley, and Superman's like, no, I'm, stronger. So they make those two fight, and the winner of that has to fight their champion, and if they win, then they get to save the planet. If they lose, then Earth is destructed.
But to make the fight fair, they take away Superman's powers. And that's like a very high-level overview of what this comic is about. It's just really fun.
Yeah.
And if you're a fan of Harley Quinn, but you've not checked out Harley Quinn's Little Black Book, first of all, what's wrong with you?
If you like Harley Quinn's comic, you need to check out Little Black Book. Because it's even sillier, and it's just fun and quirky, and I absolutely love it.
Okay, this week I chose Supergirl Being Super, and I gotta tell you, the title is a little misleading because you would think from the title that Supergirl spends the entire episode saving the day and being super, but no, it is a very much slice of life book. This is book 1, and it's put together like a trade paperback, although it's pretty short. But most of the book is very slice of life, which I actually like. We find Supergirl. She is maybe 15 or 16 years old. She doesn't even know, which is completely different from most versions of Supergirl that we know. She has amnesia. She doesn't remember anything before getting to Earth. Yes. And I think that's really interesting. Yeah,
and it's basically just day in the life of the American teenager who's from outer space.
Yeah, and has superpowers.
Yeah. So it's really interesting. It's it kind of reminds me of Smallville, but in a book, like in a comic book, and better.
And like she's dealing with everyday problems, like studying and preparing for a track meet and getting a pimple. Oh my God, Kryptonian pimples are incredible! Holy crap!
Yeah. Wow.
You need to even if you don't want to spend the money, because this is put together like a trade paperback, it is a little pricey at a $5.99 price point. If you don't want to spend the money on it, go to the comic shop and read it just for the pimple.
Yeah, find the pimple scene.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was hilarious. And I just overall, I really enjoyed the book, even though it wasn't what I expected given the title. Like,
Yeah.
I love her parents. Her parents are quirky and awesome.
Yeah.
And her friends. I mean, she has a friend, Dolly, who is maybe, I think she's never been in, I think that she's created specifically for this comic. I've not seen her before. And she's awesome. Dolly is a lesbian and a hardcore feminist and amazing. And her other friend, Jen, is an athlete and is always eating healthy and getting onto them about the junk food that they eat. And just the dynamics between these characters and between Kara and her Earth parents. I love every single relationship in the book. And it looks like book 2, whenever it comes out, because I have no idea if this is going to be a monthly book or not, it looks like it's going to really kick off the Supergirl actually being super.
Yeah, it kind of looks like she's hit puberty, and so, like, powers are going to be going haywire, and it's going to be difficult to remain anonymous.
So Supergirl Being Super is definitely a book that I would recommend. If you don't want to spend the money on it, maybe you could pick it up on Comixology for a little bit less, or just go to the comic book shop, sit down and read it. So I think that's all we have for this video. What was on your pull list for this week? We would like to know what comics you're reading, so let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this review, tell us by dropping a like on it and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.